Your pen is very important to you. Why?
I think it started a long time ago before I even had a deal. I think it became important because we were so conditioned to believe that girls didn't write or girls had a ghostwriter. So I had this huge chip on my shoulder when I first came in, and I was telling everybody, I don't care, no man is ever gonna write my raps. I don't care, I'm gonna write, I'm smarter than these niggas, and da-da-da. And so it carried me through my whole career. And if you ask any human being that has known me since the beginning of my career, they'll tell you I've been saying that since the beginning, since my mixtape days.
What's Nicki Minaj's writing process like?
Well, it's changed. I have written a song in my head in the shower, which has saved me a singing song. Most of the stuff that I sing, I don't ever write it. I just freestyle that. The chorus on Ganja Burn or whatever, that was never written down, just a freestyle. But in terms of lyrics, recently, I've switched the approach to doing a reference type of mumble track on the beat. And to me, whatever I do the first time is usually the dopest flow. And I just like to kind of keep that flow and then add words to that flow. That sometimes it's a bit confining for me to try to write in the studio. A lot of times studios are so dark and I feel like I'm claustrophobic and something. But the minute I go on my balcony, or if I even walk outside, now I have a studio at my house, so it's so much doper. But sometimes if I'm in the studio, it feels like I'm working. Sometimes if I put a book and a pen in front of me, it feels like it's work, and I just can't. But if I take myself away from it and I'm not thinking about it, I literally wake up with lyrics because it's art. It shouldn't feel like work. It shouldn't feel like pressure. Once you start feeling like that, you lose, I think, the essence of it. Because the essence of rap is fun. Rap started from having fun in the parks and shit that with the DJs and stuff like that. So once it starts becoming too clinical, it's not that easy. Even though it's clinical for me after the fact, because that's when I want to make sure every word rhymes right and sounds right and blah, blah, blah. But in the beginning, for me to feel inspired, it's important for me to feel very relaxed.
Because there's an ongoing theme on this album that I want to, we touched on it before, but I want to, because it's ongoing on this album. Just let's play this part of LLC real quick.
We don't pay niggas to front like they like my shit. We don't pay niggas to come in and write my shit.
We talked about in the beginning of your career really defending your pen, defending yourself from never letting a man write for you. I feel like you've established yourself as a force. Why? And even the Flex interview and watching it, I had a love-hate relationship. The love was the tea that was spilled, sure. But the hate was seeing you having to defend yourself and defend your pen. So, and it happens a lot on this album. Why do you feel like you still have to say this?
Let's start there. Listen, you guys, this is the truth. This is the truth. Y'all know I've been saying that since my mixtape days. And so after this album, I won't explain myself anymore. However, when you have people out there lying on you and lying on the only thing that I care about, my legacy, my integrity, can you imagine something that you love to do and then someone just takes it all away from you and say, you didn't do that? Authenticity. But you're a journalist too,
Absolutely.
Right? What if one day, after you had put 10 years into your journalism career, someone started going around and telling people you never wrote those amazing articles? How would you feel?
Yeah, nah, it's all you got. All I have is the work that I put in. The money, even the money that we make from it, that gets spent. The money goes.
Thank you. So people have the audacity to be angry at me for defending my fucking craft? Are you fucking stupid?
Well, listen. I came up in an era where it was very important in hip hop for you to have written your own rhymes. I feel like, and this is just me, I fight it all the time, but I feel like I'm fighting a losing battle. I feel like
it's not a losing battle. The climate has changed.
Should I give up? Should we give up and just accept?
No. And if you want to accept it, go over there and accept it. And if you don't want to write your raps, that's fine. But don't expect to be treated like people that do write their raps. I'm just saying. Don't be walking around here like you that nigga or you that bitch if you don't write raps. Right. Rappers write their raps. Period. Right. So It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. My thing is just stay out. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. When rap, you know how they used to say when grown folks is talking, stay out, mind your baby. When writers are just relax. You don't do this.
Diddy has famously said, "No matter if I write rhymes, I write checks." And No Way Out is a classic. We can still enjoy the music, but it's a different conversation. Am I reading you right?
The difference is that Puff Daddy never attempts to compare himself with Biggie and Jay-Z. That's the difference. And the difference is if you were to tell Puffy you ain't he ain't gonna argue you down. Right. He gonna be like, nigga, yeah, you damn right, and he gonna dance his happy ass around and you know, when you are getting angry that people are pointing this out when you have come into our world, then you need to get checked. You have come into our fucking world. If you are going to fucking med school and you go into a fucking hospital, but you ain't never studied your fucking med books and shit and passed the med tests and shit, and you don't think the doctors is gonna be like, well, hold on, boo-boo, when we doing surgery, you gotta sit this one out. And you better not come in here with no motherfucking attitude. Be happy that you motherfucking here. Be happy that we letting you wear the white coat. And I'm saying this goes for, I know everybody, I know y'all want to be messy. This is not about women. It's about it's a lot of people running around here doing that. There's a lot of people doing that. This is not just about women.